Sadie, welcome to the Goshen Chronicles. It's a pleasure to have you on with us.
Thank you for having me.
And I've been listening to your music for a couple of days, and man, it's just amazing. We were just talking, and I'm going to try to recapture what we've been talking before coming in on air. But you have such a talent. Your voice is so soothing. The first thing that I noticed when I push play is that I just went into a different world where like everything else was just like outside, and there was this bubble. It just felt so close. And then looking at the reviews of some of your music, people said the same thing. So it's something, it's amazing that, in music in general, it's amazing what you can make somebody feel and how you can change somebody's world or perception of reality at the moment they're listening to your work. But we have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
We also invited you to play some songs for us. There's many songs that I would like you to play, but I'll let you just choose.
I mean, you can choose to. That's fine.
Oh, that would be great. That would be awesome. Well, tell us, you're from the area, but then you were not born in the area, but you came when you were 3 years old, you said? Tell us a little bit about your background.
Yeah, so I grew up in Goshen, but I was born in Portland, Oregon. So my family moved out here in 1997. And I grew up here playing a lot of music. My parents had a duo when I was little, and then I started playing with them when I was like 6. So I was like taking violin lessons at the college at the CSA, Community School of the Arts, and then playing kind of fiddle tunes and fiddling on my little violin from an early age and singing with them. And then I did Shout for Joy, which is a children's choir, also out of, I think, the Community School of the Arts. And I was homeschooled in elementary school. So most of my social things were like through my music activities. And then I went to Parkside for 1 year in 5th grade. And then I went to Bethany for middle and high school. Did a lot more music and a lot more theater and stuff there. Then I went to Goshen College, so I really just stuck around for a while, and I studied classical voice there. And then after that, I was like, I need to go somewhere else just to see.
Explore the world.
Yeah, I gotta just meet some people that are not in Goshen.
Yeah.
So I moved to Boston for almost 5 years, and I went to grad school for jazz voice at a school called Longy School of Music in Cambridge, which is essentially in Boston.
Yeah.
And while I was there, I worked at a folk music venue. I was like a waitress and doing box office and like running sound at shows. And that was really cool to just like be around. Like my coworkers were all folk musicians as well. So like we were all just having this little cohort of, being able to bounce ideas off of each other and like write some songs together. And then also just witnessing so many shows, I think was really a cool way for me to, learn about the art of performing too.
Wow, that's amazing. So today you have a concert in Michigan, and you're going to be touring the West Coast. You're a busy musician. You're an artist that you have a vision, and I've been checking you out online, and the songs that you write, they inspire people to think, to question whether things should be the way that they are, whether there's a reason to sing. One of my favorite songs, and I was telling you, I saw the video where there's some people protesting for peace, and you were the one recording the video. Yeah,
yeah, I was running the live stream,
and you were also at that during that day detained because of protesting for peace, and that's another level. So there are musicians and there are people who write songs, but you have a cause. I can feel that. I told you earlier, I didn't just think that your music was good. I could feel something special about it, and it kind of drives me to kind of listen to the other songs. What the other songs? It's like a whole book told in different chapters, and each song is like a chapter. So you gotta look to the next chapter. So which one was your first song? Do you remember which one?
My very first song?
Yes. Do you remember?
Yeah, well, in 5th grade, I wrote a song.
Wow.
And that one, there was like an event at recess that really made me really sad. And so I wrote a song about it. And that one didn't make it on any of the CDs. But I did start recording stuff in high school. But then I didn't start recording original music until I guess the first album came out in 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, very good. So tell us a little bit about a guitar. When did you start playing guitar? Because the way you play, you're not even thinking about, I mean, I play the guitar and you're just focusing on performing, on just expressing who you are, and the kind of the guitar and your hands are doing their own thing. How long have you been practicing guitar?
Well, I don't really like to practice, but I do like to play. So I've been
The
playing.
same thing, right? Well, you don't look at it like practicing. You look at it as playing, right?
Yeah. So I also picked up the guitar around 5th grade, like when I was 11 or so.
Okay.
My mom played the guitar, and at a certain point when I was like, because growing up I was playing the fiddle with my family band and singing.
Okay.
And that was cool, but I was like, I want to express my own ideas a little bit more, because we were mostly doing cover songs.
Okay.
And so then when I learned the guitar, that was a cool opportunity for me to like be able to write my own music. And so I've been playing since, I guess, 2005.
Wow.
And it's been really fun to learn jazz chords. I like learned some bossa nova chords.
Oh.
Well, I was kind of making them up for a while before actually learning what the chords were, and then
I heard a major 6 that you play in one of the songs. I forget the melody because I heard it a couple of times, but it's beautiful. The melody just
yeah,
amazing.
I love an interval of a major 6.
You do? I think it's my favorite.
Yeah, it's very beautiful and it's very memorable too.
Yeah.
And yeah. So, and also the thing about Boston is that I lived in a house with a bunch of bluegrass musicians.
Really?
And so I was like listening to people jamming all the time, doing like bluegrass jams and old time like Appalachian fiddle tune jams. And so I would play fiddle at some of them, but then sometimes, especially in the bluegrass jams, like the people I was living with were like Berkeley students. And so they were very, very, very good. And
Berkeley, are you kidding me?
And so it was kind of intimidating to be in those jams, but I could play the guitar in those jams and then just not solo. And I feel like I picked up some good like right hand rhythm technique from listening to them and playing with them.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's an amazing opportunity.
And it's fun, and it like makes it feel more like it's exciting and not just like, because playing guitar in a jam can be kind of boring.
Yeah.
In this kind of setting where there's not that many chords. But if you feel like you're the foundation, you're the rhythmic foundation, you gotta play more, then it works well.
Yeah. And amongst musicians, I think staying authentic to, your voice, and not just your voice, but your message and your essence. I mean, I think, you asked me, I think you were born for this because, your family background, your family played, you play with your family. I don't know if you had any siblings playing with you as well, but it just seems like it was life for you. It's what you did, right? You didn't learn it. It was just who you were. This is who you are.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to go back and separate, like, when people are like, when did you start doing music? I'm like, well, I don't remember not doing music. Yeah. But I do remember really wanting to feel like I was choosing it and it wasn't just something that we did. So that was kind of more of like me learning the guitar is me being like, I want to like take agency around this and I want to write my own songs and, not just do it because I know that I can get affirmation from it, but also to do it because it feeds me to like actively make the music.
Amazing. Before I forget, tell our audience the places they can go to find or listen to your music, please.
Yeah. So any of the streaming platforms, I'm on there. Sadie Gustafson-Zook. It's kind of a mouthful, but it's hyphenated. So GUSTAFSON-ZOOK. If you look up Sadie Gust, like GUST, it usually autofills, and then you can find me from there, which is a lot easier. And I'm also on social media. So my Instagram is at SadieBGZ. Facebook is Sadie Gustafson-Zook, with no hyphen. Well, on the URL, there's no hyphen, but if the page has a hyphen.
Okay. We'll also put a link. Maybe it's easier to just click on the link and listen to your music.
Yeah. I also have a website, SadieGustafson-Zook.com.
Awesome. When is your next performance in the area where people can come and see you? You have anything coming soon here?
Yes. So on November 29th, I believe, I'm going to be doing a show at the Assembly Meeting House with my friends Ethan Satiwan and Louise Bicken. So they're friends. Ethan is from Goshen. He's a mandolin player, and he's the one who introduced me to the Boston scene. Okay. And so he and Louise are coming back for Thanksgiving, and then we're going to do a show. We've been doing a Black Friday show the last couple of years, so we're going to do it again. I'm pretty sure that it's the 29th.
Okay.
I'll double check, but...
All right. We'll make sure we post something so that people can enjoy the good music.
Yeah.
Well, Sadie, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, and we're going to be hearing some of your songs.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for having me.
It's our pleasure. Family, friends from Goshen, Indiana, Elkhart, surrounding areas, I really encourage you to go and click on the link that we'll put here so you can listen to some of the wonderful music. I'm telling you, you'll go to a different world. Just grab a coffee or tea, sit down and enjoy the view and love music and just enjoy life in general. Magdiel Santiago, this is the Goshen Chronicles. Like, subscribe, and share. And I'll let you with Sadie so that you can listen to some of the songs that she brought for us today. Thank you.